Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. In addition to the prices at the pump and the grocery store, there are two other issues that are going to put or are putting the squeeze on New Hampshire residents. And here's one of them. An Associated Press story reports the Office of the Consumer Advocate in New Hampshire has said utility bills are likely to rise about 50% based on recent rate changes filed with the Public Utilities Commission. Now, here's the other one. New Hampshire state government has proposed a $100 million catch-up effort to build affordable workforce housing, such as grants for municipalities at $40 million, grants for owners and developers at $60 million, and New Hampshire is short 20,000 plus units of affordable housing. So with me to walk through these and other news of the day are two veteran journalists in New Hampshire, Nancy West, publisher of In-Depth New Hampshire, a daily and hourly online news service, and Matt Mowry, editor of Business New Hampshire magazine. Welcome to both of you.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
Our utility bills are going up in August. That impact will be felt by us all immediately into the winter. What do we know about how this happened, how it came about, and how long it might last?
Well, this is a case of the global markets at place and what's going on in Ukraine and across the world with other issues. Electrical rates and energy rates are spiking, and that's affecting us here in New Hampshire. And so we're seeing these massive rate hikes that are going into place. That's going to hurt both businesses and consumers that have already been hit by high inflation rates and skyrocketing prices for everything from consumer goods to, as we know, our home market.
And these are pass-through charges. This isn't the utilities making extra money or big dough. This is a PUC agreeing that these pass-through costs need to be paid and agreed to the rate hikes.
The other squeeze is the $100 million affordable housing proposal from the governor and the commissioner of Business and Economic Affairs. As you know, that's underway. There's already a project in Salem, 74 affordable housing units are being built there. Are you aware of others?
I'm not aware of any others. I do know that this causes a political rift between the governor and the man running against him, Senator Tom Sherman. Tom Sherman says this is a one-off. This is one-time deal. And he has a housing plan that he claims will be a long-term plan that people can count on. But Sununu's folks say, hey, we're already up and running. As you mentioned, Fred, there are projects already underway.
The New Hampshire Housing Finance Authority has reported that we're 20,000 plus units short of affordable housing in the state. So that's going to take a while to build. Let me just ask, what story are you working on, each of you, right now that would be of interest to our viewers?
Well, our August issue is coming out. That's our annual list, the top family-owned businesses in New Hampshire. And what we're seeing is family businesses are on the road to recovery. Over 80% of the 119 businesses that we list grew during the pandemic. They generated nearly $34 billion worth of revenue last year and are responsible for 26,000 jobs. So family businesses are a real integral part of our economy. We explore that.
We'll be looking for that, Matt. Nancy, what about you?
One of the big stories of the week has been what's going on with Gunstock. It's closed. It was closed temporarily, and everybody from the governor to people who live in the area and rely on the amount of money that it generates want to get it back online. And there's all the political shenanigans that are going on with that as well.
Yeah, for sure. And you're about to start something that's very interesting, affordable obituary. Explain.
It's been brought to my attention that many people are just not posting obituaries in the newspapers because of the cost. So starting September 1st, we'll be working with legacy.com and memoriams to bring an affordable obituary statewide without a paywall so that we have all of the obituaries in one place.
My thanks to Nancy West, who just gave us that advance notice of In-Depth New Hampshire, and Matt Mowry of Business New Hampshire magazine for joining us And if you missed part of this briefing on news by two veteran journalists, you can go to WMUR.com, where it will be posted later today and all this week.